I am here. I am going into episode 12. This is the last episode of Bad Buddy. I did 7 episodes in one day on Monday. And then I've taken a 2-day break, and now it's Thursday, and I've watched the other 5 episodes. So although technically it has taken me longer to watch this than it did with Cutie Pie, which I did in 3 days, technically I've still watched the episodes in less time than it took me for Cutie Pie. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna get to the point where I just binge 12 hours of a show in one day. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. They can do it. The worst of it's over, right? They can do it. I get a horrible feeling they're not gonna do what I want them to do. They've come so far. Pretty... Wait, did that say 4 years later? What the what kind of time jump is that? What? $4 years? They're not even going to be at university anymore. What is happening? Oh, look at that building! It's like something out of a sci-fi. Holy shit. Is that a real building in Thailand? There's no way. Dang, that looked cool. Oh, look at that building, man. That's so cool looking. That intro gave me literally no information other than the fact that they've done a 4-year time jump. Yeah, he's not in university anymore. He's like working. It's crazy, man.
Come on, it's Friday. What is our plan?
If I finish work early, maybe.
Let's go for a party. My boss told me if I come with my date, he will give a bottle of wine. And I think I'm gonna find a fake one. And I need some help.
I think I'm gonna go alone. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. Up to you.
See you, Max.
Yes, see you.
That was a cool conversation. What is happening?
ขอบคุณที่เรียกใช้บริการนะครับคุณลูกค้า
โอ้ไม่เป็นไรหรอกครับยังไงก็
Come on!
20% ก็พอ
God, I never would have thought I'd be so excited to see him.
มึงเอาซองผ้าป่าให้นู่นสถาปนิกน่ะเนี่ยโอ้สายบุญเดินมาเรียบร้อยสวัสดีครับพี่สวัสดีครับ
What is happening?
อ๋อคนเนี้ยนะวัดวาไม่เคยเข้าขวดเหล้าไม่เคยวาง
แต่กูอะส่งงานตรงเวลาตลอดนะครับเพื่อน
Oh, they're friends now.
ไฟนอลแล้วเว้ย
ความชิบหายของพวกมึงในวันนั้นน่ะทำมาหาแดดได้ถึงวันนี้เลยนะเว้ย
แน่นอนอยู่วะ
เฮ้ยแน่นอนดิอู้ระดับนี้นี่รุ่นน้องเขาจะรู้ไหมวะเมื่อก่อนมันตีกันแทบตาย
I know, man, it's crazy. Your colleagues, excuse me?
พูดอย่างเงี้ยกูคิดถึงความหลังชิบหายเลยว่ะไปวันเนี้ยเราไปตีเจสี่กะหรี่รวมน้ำลึกกันหน่อยเว้ย
เอาดิวะป่ะไอ้เหี้ยไป
What is happening, man? I thought we were gonna do the night with the parents, and then what? Hello? Oh.
ไอ้พัดมายืนเก๊กอะไรปะไปกัน
Where is Pran? Why was like his best friend, right? Why isn't he like...
น่ารักยังไงน่ารักเหมือนเดิม
เปลี่ยนไปก็มีแต่พวกเรานี่แหละมึงรู้สึกแก่ชิบหายแล้วเนี่ย
กูฝันมา
Oh god, I have an awful feeling about this.
กูอยากทำเมนูที่เขาชอบให้กิน
He's like all nostalgic and shit. Did they really break up? There's no way.
มาทำมาผิดเหรอ
ตายกูเข้าใจเลยว่ะมึง
Can't believe I like him now. What the fuck,
เป็น
man?
ไงบ้างวะ
น้องพาของมึง
ของกู
ของมึงเลยเหรอ
ของกู
น้องพานะ
ของกูเนี่ย
ป้ากูอะอยากให้กลับมาช่วยทำแต่ว่าเหมือนแม่งอินดี้อะไรไม่รู้ไปทำหนังเว้ยงงวะ
เฮ้ยไวเหมือนกันเนาะแต่แป๊บน้องมึงก็เรียนจบแล้วเนี่ย
Time flies, you're telling me. We've just had 4 years pass in 30 seconds.
โอ้โหไปแล้วพวกมึงจะช็อกพอพวกเราจบนะเว้ยแม่งรีโนเวทใหญ่มันไม่คืน
เมื่อก่อนมันตีกันตาย
I can't believe they're all such good friends now.
รู้แก่วะ
And I like all of them. I mean, God, Corn is like my second favorite character. Like, god damn.
เพื่อนในรุ่นแม่งทยอยแต่งงานกันแล้วว่ะคณะกูจัดไป2แล้วคณะพวกมึงเป็นไงบ้างวะ
คณะพวกกูอะนะ
โอ้ยแล้วมึงเนี่ยเมื่อไหร่จะแจกการ์ดเนี่ย แม่งลงรูปทีจนกูนึกว่าพรีเวดดิ้งละ
กูไม่รีบเว้ยเพื่อนมึงนำไปก่อนเลยกูขอเก็บค่าสินสอด
Oh, they both found people. No. Supportive straight friends. I'm down for it.
กูขอไปก่อนนะวันขอวีซ่าแค่บ่ายโมงได้ไหม
I love you,
ต้องไป
Corn.
แล้วเหมือนกันว่ะเพื่อนต้องไปรับแฟนว่ะ
โอเคไปเถอะกูก็มีงานต่อ
Like, after Pran and Pat, he's like my favorite character now. Like, even more than Pa. I really like him. What is happening, man? Oh, I thought that would be Pran.
หรอ
What happened? No one is like... I feel like I've missed an episode. Oh man, I'm getting really, 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 really horrific feelings about this. Did they actually split up? Is he just walking in there?
ของเยอะเหมือนกันนะเนี่ยพี่อิง เดี๋ยวพี่เอาอันนี้ไปใส่กล่องอันนี้ก็ได้ค่ะ
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, at least they're going strong, I guess. Why is no one asking where Pran
ที่เหลือ
is?
เอาไว้รถเราเอง
Where is Pran?
เปล่า
I actually never mentioned because I just
แล้ว
forgot.
อิงอะ
There's probably a few anxiety triggers that I've just completely forgotten I have, but one of
ไม่แน่ใจเหมือนกันนะ
them
ว่าจะเสร็จงานทันหรือเปล่าเดี๋ยวไงต่อ
one of them is like if I'm watching a romance and a couple has to like break up for a while. I've seen it a lot with some of the like I forget what the word is for Korean manga. But they can quite often be quite sad and the couple will like split up and they'll go their separate ways and then years later they'll like reunite and stuff, and like stuff like that, like breakups as well, really like upsets me. So this is like stressing me out right now. I don't know, man.
คิดถึง
I
เนาะ
want to know what happened with the parents. I want to know where Pran is. I want to know why no one's asking where Pran is. I want to know why he's moping around as if they've like broken up, but he still misses him.
รถเก่ามา
Did they really break up? Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
โอ้โหช้านะมึงอ่ะ
เป็นไงมึงสบายดีปะสบายดีมากันนานยังเนี่ยนานแล้วมึงโคตรช้าเลยรู้ปะเ
Did What happened?
เฮ้ย มันมองมาขนาดเนี้ยไปต่อยแม่งเลยปะ
ใจเย็นดิสัตว์โตขนาดนี้แล้วมึงทะเลาะกันอีก
บางอย่างมันก็เปลี่ยนไม่ได้นะมึง
เดี๋ยวถ้าอย่างนี้ลูกมึงกับลูกมันก็ต้องเกลียดกัน
Oh
ต่อ
god, I
วะ
fucking hope not.
อย่างกับละครเลยมึง
แดก
จะได้เงียบ
มึงด้วย
ตบมือสวัสดีเพื่อนๆทุกคนแหมแต่งตัวกันมาสวยหล่อกันเลยทีเดียว เมื่อวานไอ้นัทบอกกูว่าทีมงานวันนี้เป็นชุดนักเรียนเป็นไงกูแต่งมาคนเดียวเลยหาเอ้ยต่อไปมีเกมให้เล่นด้วยจะได้เหมือนบรรยากาศงานเลี้ยงคืนสู่เหย้าซะหน่อยตอนนี้แม่งคนเหมือนโต๊ะแชร์พูดจริงเกมนี้มีชื่อว่าวันวานยังเหวออยู่เดี๋ยวคุณอยากให้ทุกคนจับผิดภาพดูนะว่าในภาพเนี่ยมีอะไรที่แปลกไปจากชีวิตจริงบ้างแล้วถ้าใครจับผิดได้เยอะที่สุดรับไปเลยที่พักฟรี2 วัน 1 คืน
Someone needs to give me some fucking answers, man. And have they been broken up for like all 4 years? Or like did something happen like later on? Like how long has it been since they've seen each other? Oh, I really hate it. I hate it so much.
เฮ้ยพวกมึงไปเร็วถึงคิวแล้ว ไป ไอ้ปานมึงไม่นะ
กิจกรรมต่อไปจะมีการเล่นดนตรี เฮ้ย ไอ้พัดมาดูตามไปโอ้โห ตั้งใหม่ซะสูงเลย เอาขอเสียงตบมือหน่อย
Maybe there's hope that they'll get back together again. That guy's got some energy, man. He's got more energy than I do right now.
เดี๋ยวพี่ยศผมขอโพลารอยด์ด้วยโพลารอยด์ด้วย เดี๋ยวผมลงแบงล่างลงแบงล่างกันไปจัดไป ใครหลับตาโคตรสวยนะบอกก่อน เปลี่ยนท่าให้พี่รอไงไปอีก
ปะเนี่ยไหวดิ
มึงอะกินหนักสุดเลยรู้ว่า
ไม่ไหวไม่ได้เว้ย
Jeez, that lady is like fighting for her life right
เอ
now.
อเจอกันเจอกัน
Did you see her? Look, look at this lady in the corner. Oh, you might not be able to see because of the cats,
มึง
but
อะกินหนักสุดเลยรู้ว่า
ไม่ไหวไม่ได้
she's like fighting for her life.
เดี๋ยวกูแม่งก็กลับแล้ว
God
เจอ
damn.
กันเจอกัน
เอาไปไหนอะรีบไปไหนอะ
รีบกลับดิเดินตามไงเจอกันเจอกัน
มึงดิกูก็ต้องกลับแล้วไป
ไอ้พัดมึงเอารถมาใช่ปะวันไม่ส่งกูหน่อยดิ
นางเกาะมาแล้วหนึ่ง
อ้าวหรือมึงไม่ไป
ไปดิครับ
เฮ้ยพัดเร็ว
What the fuck happened, man? Can we get some impactful flashbacks already? God damn, that's pretty.
ถึงบ้านแล้วก็สนุกดีนะ แต่เอาจริงแม่งมีเพื่อนหลายคนเลยว่ะที่กูไม่ได้เจอตอนกูเรียนจบไปอ่ะ กูทักผิดตั้งหลายคน มีอย่างหนึ่งที่กูรู้สึกขาดมากเลย กูแม่งแดกไม่อิ่มว่ะ กินไม่คุ้มเลย ใครมาวะเนี่ย
มาส่งข้าวครับ
ไหนว่าค้างบ้านเนี่ย
ก็ใจมันเรียกร้องอยากเจอเพื่อน
Wait, are they talking to each other on the phone?
แค่นี้นะกูหิว
What the fuck is happening?
แล้วในงานเลี้ยงรุ่นอ่ะ ก็ต้องแกล้งทำเป็นไม่รู้จักกันอีก
แล้วไอ้รัก
อ่า
ตัวไหนมันบอกให้กูแกล้งอะฮะ กูก็ต้องแกล้งให้เนียนให้หมดทุกคน
There's no fucking way they did that. There is no fucking way they did that to me. So did they break up, like, at all? But I thought the preview said they told their friends. And then why was Pran not with them when they were eating at the curry
ควัน
place?
เยอะเหมือนเดิมเลยเนาะ กูกลับมาแป๊บเดียว หน้าหมอย
What is happening, man?
ยังขี้บ่นไม่เลิกเหมือนเดิมเลยนะ จะมาอ้อนให้กูเช็ดให้
Just gonna have to wait until after the sponsor.
มันจะเป็นอยู่
So are they actually together?
แล้วนี่ยังโกรธกูอยู่ปะเนี่ย เรื่องที่กูไม่ได้ไปรับอะ
ไม่โกรธ ก็แค่นัดรอเจอแฟนที่สุวรรณภูมิ แต่แฟนเสือกเป็นรอดอนเมือง
They are together.
ก็ขาไปมึงไปดอนเมืองเมื่อวะ
อ๋อก็ใช่ดิคบกันมานานแล้วนี่ ก็ใส่ใจกันน้อยลงอ่ะ
They've been together all this time.
ตอนแรกหน้ามอง ตอนนี้น่ารักแล้ว
Oh, thank God,
โอ้ย
man.
อะไรเล่าโอ้ยแม่แล้วในงานเลี้ยงรุ่นอ่ะ
Still got the
ก็ต้องแกล้ง
plushie.
ทำเป็นไม่รู้จักกันอีก มึงแอบยิ้มให้ใครบ้างอ่ะ กูจำได้หมดนะ
ก็เขายิ้มให้กูก่อนปะวะ แล้วไอ้รักยิ้มตัวไหนมันบอกให้กูแกล้งอะฮะ
There's
กูต้อง
no
แกล้งให้
way.
เนียนให้หมดทุกคนปะ
แล้วได้ผลปะล่ะ
เพื่อนกูนะโดนแกล้งกันทั้งแก๊งเลย แม่งคงคิดว่ากูกับมึงเกลียดกันอยู่เลยมั้ง
อ้าวถูกแล้ว กูอ่ะยังเกลียดมึงอยู่
กูไม่เชื่อ คนเกลียดกันที่ไหนเขาทำกันแบบนี้ฮะ
ทำอะไร
มานี่เลยมานี่
อะไร
มานี่
ไปไหน
มานี่ก่อน กูพาไปดูเลย มานี่
ไปไหน
มานี่ มานี่ นี่ไง
Oh, we still got the little lights with the shitty cable management. Good to know. They've still got all the post-it notes. Oh, and loads of postcards.
ไอ้ตาขีดเนี่ยชื่อไอ้พัดมันเกิดเป็นคู่แค้นกับผม
ไอ้รักยิ้มเนี่ย คือไอ้ปาน คนที่ผมถูกสั่งห้ามเป็นเพื่อนกับมัน
แต่ก็นั่นแหละ พวกเราเป็นเด็กเชื่อฟังซะที่ไหน รู้ตัวอีกทีจากคนที่เป็นแค่เพื่อน
Yeah, you couldn't just be friends. I know. Just tell me what the fuck happened, man.
วันนั้นพวกเราเข้าใจแล้วว่าความสัมพันธ์ของพวกเรามันทำให้หลายคนไม่โอเค พวกเราเลยตัดสินใจว่าพันเลิกกับมันแล้วนะขอโทษป้ากับมานะ
Okay, so they did lie about breaking up. I don't think they should have done that. The parents already knew, like, the hard part was over. They just had to double down on it, and they would have gotten used to it eventually. All they're doing is showing the parents that their behavior is okay, but...
กินอะไรซะหน่อยแม่เลิกไอ้พัดแล้ว
No
วะ
way.
เชี่ย
They told the friends, too, even though they were supportive.
เฮ้ยไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไร
I don't
สาย
like
ได้เว้ย
it.
สบายได้
Wait, winos?
ต้องกลับไปเป็นคนที่ไม่ถูกกัน
Does that mean Corn knows, too? Corn has to know. He's a bestie. They're so sweet.
แต่พอหมดวันกลับเป็นคนที่ถูกใจกันเหมือนเดิม
พานมาช่วยกูดีเนี่ยมึงบอกจะมาช่วยกูไง
Why do they need to, like, lie to the friends and faculty, though? Like, they were all cool with it as well. It's just the parents.
เพื่อการแกล้งที่แนบเนียนของเรา เราเลยให้ได้แค่ไวก่อน
Why and Corn no? Power and Ink no. They're the only ones that matter, honestly. It's fine. I guess that makes sense. It reduces the chances of the parents finding out.
เฮ้ยเพื่อนมึงอะล้อเล่น
เรียกว่า
Oh, I'm so glad Corn and Y know, though.
ไปจนเรียนจบนั่นแหละครับ
This episode has been an emotional roller coaster.
เขาก็ค่อยๆคิดได้ คลายความโกรธแค้น กลับมาเป็นเพื่อนที่ดีต่อกัน
ถอยดี
แล้วทำไมต้องถอย
Oh yeah, they look like besties.
โอ้ย ผมก็อยากให้เป็นแบบนั้นนะ แต่ชีวิตจริงอะบางครั้งมันก็ไม่ได้จบแฮปปี้
Every story I like does.
ไปสิครับ ไปสิครับ พวกเราได้แต่ทำใจ แล้วก็ทำให้มันเบา
ไปไปดีๆเดี๋ยวแม่นะ
ๆ ไปไม่ได้ติด ไปขอตัว
I love them.
ไป โอ้ย ไปขาดสิไม่ แต่สุดท้าย โลกของผมก็จบลง เมื่อมันทิ้งผมไปเป็นสถาปนิกที่สิงคโปร์
ก็แค่2 ปีเองป่ะ กูก็ต้องทำมาหากิน โอกาสดี เงินก็ดีกว่าที่นี่เยอะ
กระเป๋าลืมอะไรอีกไหม
So they went long distance for a couple of years.
คิดดูดีๆ
ไม่ลืมเช็คแล้ว
I love them so much.
คิดดูนะ แค่นี้ยังลืมเลย ไปเจอฝรั่งตาฟ้า ลืมตาขิงกูแล้วมั้งหายงอนไหมจ๊ะ คิดว่าแค่นี้กูหายงอนเหรอ เอาเหรอหายแล้ว
Such a weirdo.
นะ
Oh.
แต่ห่างไกลกันแค่ไหน โลกของเรา
Just a giant
ก็ยัง
sniffer
ใกล้
dog.
เหมือนเดิม
Oh, that's cute. I am going to buy that plushie.
ไปแล้วนะ เย็นนี้เจอกัน
No
ก็อย่าง
way,
ที่ลุงผม
man.
ได้ว่าไว้ เราอาจ อาจจะเปลี่ยนโลกรอบตัวเราไม่ได้ เราทำได้แค่เปลี่ยนใจเราให้อยู่กับมันได้อย่างมีความสุข
เราสองคนอาจจะเปลี่ยนคนรอบตัวไม่ได้ แต่พวกเขาก็เปลี่ยนเราสองคนไม่ได้เหมือนกัน
Can't believe they were pretending. That got me so good. I can't believe it, man. No way. Oh, I'm so happy they're still together. I'm so glad they're together, man. Oh my god.
กูรอมาเป็นปี
What a fucking roller coaster of an episode.
กูคงอิ่มมะ
So happy.
ใครจะไปเชื่อวะว่าคนที่เคยตีกันอย่างมึงสองคนเนี่ยจะมาเปิดร้านเหล้าด้วยกันคุณถามจริงๆนะมึงสองคนเกลียดกันจริงไหมนะ
He's got his arm around him, man. It's fucking mental.
กูคิดจริงนะเนี่ยเฮ้ยเปิดตัวเลยก็ล่ะเอาปะ
Don't do that to me, man. I couldn't handle it at this stage.
ไม่อ่ะนี่เบรกมาแค่2 อาทิตย์เองเดี๋ยวต้องกลับไป
That'd be the biggest fucking plot twist ever.
แล้วมัวแต่ทำงานอ่ะ ไอ้กอนมันจะส่งการ์ดมาแซงเราแล้วเนี่ย
จริงเหรอ
ไม่
อ๋อมีหน้าช่วงนี้เฟซมึงหวานๆนะ
I can't believe they're all getting along. I can't believe it.
ปอโท
I can't believe I don't hate
มัน
them.
ก่อนพวกมึงนะเดี๋ยวมันจะโดน
เฮ้ย กลัวโดนเทอะดิ คนแถวนี้เรียนปอโท ไม่เห็นมีใครมาเกาะแกะเลย หรือว่ามี แต่ว่าพาไม่รู้
แหม ใครจะไปกล้ามีล่ะคะ บังคับลงรูปคู่ทุกเทศกาลอย่างเงี้ยใครเขาจะกล้ามาเดี๋ยวป้อน
No way.
น้องทับอะตอนนั้นอะตีแปด
It's weird, man. It's cute, but it's weird.
ยังไม่มีอะค่ะพี่ มีแต่ผัวก็พ่อมึงไง
Oh, how the tables have turned. Now they're trying to break up the fights.
เอ้ามึงไม่ช่วยมันหรอใหญ่วะใหญ่วะแม่ง2 คณะนี้นะคราวที่แล้วอะทำโต๊ะร้านกูพังแม่งโคตรหลายตัวเลย
Sound familiar?
แม่งมาเซ็งร้านเหมือนมานั่งชดใช้
Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up.
เฮ้ยน้อง ตีกันอ่ะ พี่ไม่ว่า แต่ตีกันแล้วอ่ะ ต้องได้แฟนแบบพี่นะเว้ย
เฮ้ยน้องหนีไปเลยไม่คุ้มเชื่อพี่ถ้าได้ไปอย่างมันไม่คุ้มเลย
ปาน
ไปครับ
หวานกันอีกแล้ว
เฮ้ยไหนลองพูดบ้างดิ
Cute, cute, cute.
ดีมากเพราะกูคิดจริงตั้งนานละ
Weird, but cute.
โอเคเดี๋ยว
Oh my god.
ตอนนี้เลย
กูมีอีกร้านนึงอย่าง
All of the characters have had like such a major character arc. Like they've all come such a long way since episode 1.
เวลามึงโซน
Mental.
กูได้ยินถึงสิงคโปร์เลยมึงรู้เปล่า
They've been together all this time. I'm so happy. Thank God. Praise the BL gods.
ไปกลับบ้านกันเถอะ
โชคดีนะเพื่อน
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยว
ขอตุ้นไว้หน่อย
อะไรมึงเห็นแล้วก็มีตอนปิดไปมึงเข้าบ้านไปเลย ไป
Cute.
บ๊ายบาย
Everything I needed, man.
กลับไทยมาแล้วเหรอ
Now, for God's sake. I hate the parents, man. I'm so glad that I'm finding BL shows I like. You guys have no idea. I love just about any other LGBT content. I'm so happy that I've actually found ones I like watching.
ไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวพาช่วย
The addiction is setting in for BL shows.
สาวไม่กินผลไม้
กันจ้า
ขอบคุณค่ะมา
ไม่ป้อนหน่อยป้อนหน่อย
Cute.
องุ่นในป้าหวานนะ
เดี๋ยวกินแป๊บนึง
พี่ปานนี่
กลับไทยมาแล้วเหรอ
That man's character arc is a straight line. There is no arc there whatsoever.
กินข้าวน้อยอย่างลูก
ยังเลยมาอุ้ยก่อนกินข้าวอ่ะขอกอดหน่อยดิ
มา
คิดถึง
ทำมาเป็น
ไม่ต้องเลยมึงมึงจะเอาอะไรมึงบอกมาดี
ไม่เอาอะไร แต่พอดีเพื่อนพัดเขาเพิ่งกลับจากเมืองนอกอ่ะเขาก็เลยซื้อเหล้ามาฝาก
He definitely knows. Pran's been gone for 2 years and then he turns up again and he's just like, my friend just got back from abroad.
โหเล่านอกด้วยเนี่ยพี่ฝากเลยอะ
Good on you, Mum.
ไม่มีใครกินเดี๋ยวม้ากินเองนะ ฝากเลยนะเนี่ย
ป้า
Let
เพีย
me I just
เปรี้ยวปากเลยนะเนี่ย
Wow. That's so pretty. I'm guessing that's Bangkok. So pretty. Look at all of those lights. Crazy. Sorry, I think that's really gorgeous.
ป้าเพียพัดตักให้
อิ่มแล้ว
I hate the parents.
กินเปล่านะ
I refer to them as collectively as the parents, but what I really mean is Pat's dad and Pran's
เดี๋ยว
mum.
พัดมาล้างจานให้
He didn't poison it. The mum's like, not saying anything, not saying a word.
ของป้าน่ะได้ขึ้นตรงมารีนาเบย์ด้วยนะ
จริงเหรอ
เป็นเลนด์มาร์คของเขาเลย
Is that the sci-fi looking building that I saw? It doesn't look like a real building. There's no way it's a real building.
หน่อยนะมีหวังค่าตัวพุ่งกระฉูดแน่เลย
I'm guessing that's like the one he designed.
หาตัวจับยากเลยนะนี่ มันเป็นเรื่องของคนรุ่นลูกแล้ว
ก็ตามนั้นนะ
มาก คิดเยอะ ผมงอกนะ เนี่ยเต็มหัวแล้วเนี่ย
โอ้ยไม่ได้ปีนนาน กระแทกไป1 ที
สม
เมื่อไหร่อ่ะ เมื่อไหร่กูจะได้เข้าทางดีๆเหมือนคนอื่นเขาบ้างวะ
ก็ต้องมันทางคนอื่นเขา
พูดแบบนี้เหมือนกูขึ้นอีซี่พาสมาตลอดเลยก็ได้ปะ
จ่ายแบบตลอดชีพด้วย ถ้าไม่ใช่มึงเนี่ย กูไม่ให้เข้านะ เอ๊ะหรือว่า กูเคยให้ไว้เข้าแล้ววะ
เอ้ย
โอ้เราเล่นมาฟังเพลงอะไรมาเดี๋ยวเล่นให้ฟัง
ไหนจะเล่นเพลงอะไรให้กูฟัง
จะเพลงไหนล่ะ
ไม่มีอะไรมั้งที่เธอมาทำแบบนั้นทำไมต้องไว้วัน
เฮ้ยเพี้ยนเหรอ
เพี ผิดเนื้อ
That was cute. I'm annoyed about something and we're gonna talk about it in a minute, but I don't want to ruin the fluff.
หนังมันสนุก
Cute. God, they get their happy ending. Praise the BL gods. Thank God they didn't break up. Oh my God, this episode stressed me out.
พร้อมไปนอนห้องมึงวันที่เท่าไหร่12อะไรพิษ24 เมษาแล้วกูเกิดที่ไหนกูจะไปรู้ไหมแล้วกูรักขนาดอะไรไอ้พัดอะไร
Cute.
เปลี่ยนกฎเปลี่ยนใครตอบถูกทำอะไรคนหนึ่งก็ได้
That's a dangerous rule.
กูเชื่อป่านเนี่ยอยากทำอะไรกูวะเฮ้ยมึงได้ยินเสียงอะไรปะอะไรวะใครเคาะประตูอีกไม่เสียงเพลงอะเพลงอะไรวะนู่นคิดแต่ไม่ถึงคิดแต่ไม่ถึงเธอ
I love them so much.
คิสแล้วก็ถึงด้วย
Oh, thank God, man.
ตากู
ยอมแล้วพูดดีๆกับกูสิปานมึงจะให้มันจบแบบนี้ไม่ได้นะเรียกว่าอะไรนะเรียกว่าอะไรเรียกดีโอ้ยเรียกว่าอะไรที่รักขาครับให้มันจบแบบนี้ไม่ได้นะคะหรอเฮ้ยผมส่งแล้วมาแล้วดีกว่าเฮ้ย
So cute.
เอาใช่ไหม
They have a really nice place. Like, goddamn. That apartment must be pricey. God damn! Health and safety. That was so good, and they got their happy ending. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm annoyed about first, and then just a quick overview of that episode, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts on the series as a whole. Oh, Enchante is one of the ones that got recommended to me.
เดี๋ยวกูช่วยมึงตามหาไอ้เต้ๆของมึงเอง
ขอเชิญพบกับแอมบาสเดอร์ของมหาวิทยาลัยนาวาวิวัฒน์ทั้ง 4 คน
พี่นี่แหละครับ อองชองเต
แต่มึงรู้ป่ะมันมีคนหนึ่งเว้ย
Wait, whoa, that was Kua and Leanne's bedroom. That is definitely the bedroom they used in Cutie Pie. Trust me, I've watched the show enough times in the last month. They have the same bed sheets and everything. And then Leanne was like getting dressed after their first night together over there. They're reusing the sets. God damn, get out of Leanne's bed. That's really funny. I saw a plushie there too. This is how they make their money. They just get people to buy their plushies and it's working.
ให้กูเป็นอองชองเต้ของมึงได้ไหมอ่ะ
Not gonna lie, it doesn't really seem like my kind of thing. I feel like that's another slow burn, because just from that I can tell that there's going to be 4 people claiming to be Enchante, and yet from this,
พี่นี่แหละครับ อองชองเต
I can already tell these 2 are the ones that are going to fall in love with each other. Like, if I'm wrong, fair enough, but that's the feeling I'm getting, and it comes across like a slow burn, and you know I'm not a huge fan of slow burn. Like, this was already quite slow for me, that it took until episode 5 to get their first kiss. That's it done, it's done. Okay, let's have a conversation. So the thing that I was annoyed about, we'll start with that. Thing that I was annoyed about is, obviously I mentioned I don't agree with how they handled the parents. I think that the most difficult part was already dealt with, that they told their parents they were together and they dealt with the initial fallout. They got the fuck out of Dodge. They gave him like several days to just like chill the fuck out. And then in my eyes, it would have been better to go back and double down and say, look, this isn't changing. We love each other. We're not asking you guys to get along, but you have to accept us. If you don't, we're out again. And just stick to their guns, because that was like the hardest part already dealt with. I feel like backtracking the way they did just kind of makes the parents go, I knew it. I was right. And it justifies their behaviour. And I don't think that in the end the parents learn anything from that. But the thing that really fucking annoyed me is the fact that when the parents on both sides heard Pat going over to Pran's room and them laughing together and stuff, they were both okay with it. Now, don't get me wrong, they weren't like throwing wedding bouquets for them or anything. They're not like over the moon, overjoyed, but they weren't freaking out. They were just like, okay, that's fine. They can do that. And it's so frustrating that they could have had that so much sooner had they just stuck to their guns on that night that they went back. Now, I'm not saying that they would have been like that on the night they went back, but 4 years of lying and keeping a relationship a secret just for them to actually be okay with it anyway. Like, if they had just stuck with it, that reaction probably could have happened years sooner, and they wouldn't have had to hide, they wouldn't have had to lie, and like, it just would have been so much smoother, and they could have had some of those memories where they're actually able to be together in front of their parents. I don't know, it pissed me off that the way that they handled it with the parents, and then the fact that the parents were okay with it in the end anyway. It was just like, man, you guys should have just come clean sooner and just stuck with it and just, I don't know. Like, if at the end they still weren't okay with it and they were still like, oh no, rah, 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 then I could maybe understand the need to lie, but oh man, it comes back to, again, the idea of time being wasted that could have been a completely different scenario where they could have not had to deal with it like that. It's a little bit frustrating, and I feel like they could have handled that a lot better, and the overall message could have been that their love for each other was stronger than whatever the parents had going on. But instead, the parents end up kind of winning in that sense, that they end up having to back down from their relationship, and put that kind of second and make it a secret. Frustrating to me, the way they handled that. But other than that, I freaking loved it. This episode, I know I said a lot can happen in an episode, but 4 years, and what a roller coaster. I was so confused. I spent the first half of this episode just wondering what the fuck was going on, and where Pran was, and if they had really broken up, and then I thought they had broken up, and then I was really upset, and then it, like, all these freaking flashbacks show that they've just been together this whole time, and I was completely fooled. Absolute roller coaster, man. They really got me with that. and I was stressed. I wasn't like pulling a gun on why stressed, but I was stressed. I'm so glad they got their happy ending. I'm so freaking glad that they didn't break up. Look at them, they're so perfect. Oh. I have a new BL ship. So, let's talk about the overall series. Obviously, I went into this saying I'm not going to love anything as much as I love Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie is the best thing I have ever watched out of any media of any type. I freaking love it. And I feel like I got so lucky that that was my first BL show I watched, because it really kind of fueled me to try more, and like this has been a great experience too, so I'm really freaking happy about that. I feel like I'm like, it's that weird thing where you just feel like, you know, when you discover a new song that you love and it's like your whole world opens up and you just are obsessed with it. That's what it's like for me discovering that I actually like these BL shows. It's like a whole nother aspect of life to explore. It's really, really nice. So I know I'm not going to love anything as much as I love Cutie Pie, but this did a pretty good job of like keeping up with my expectations. It was as I predicted. There weren't many like intimate scenes, but it was implied, which I didn't think that they would even imply something like that happened, so that was interesting. It is quite slow burn compared to Cutie Pie. Like I said, we didn't get our first kiss until episode 5, and then it was mostly pecks on the cheek and playful stuff until episode 10. Was that the episode or was it episode 11 that they went to the beach? I think it was episode 11 actually, that they it's implied that they were intimate for the first time and made love, but they had a kiss on the rocks there as well. But other than that, it's all mostly just cuddly, playful stuff. And I don't mind that. I'm not like in it for the intimate scenes or anything. That's fine. It's mostly just the slow burn aspect where, like I said with Cutie Pie, with Sin and Nua, right? That is a perfect example. They didn't kiss until episode 12. I don't think they even got introduced until like episode 4 or something, I don't know. But that was like a proper slow burn as well. And I've always been more of a fan of like what happened with the other two couples, where you see them kind of get close early on and then they build from that, rather than like they build from friends or rivals or whatever, and then at the very end they get their first kiss, like Sin and Nua. That's not really my thing. I know it works for some people, but it's not my thing. So I'm not normally a fan of slow burn, but this wasn't frustratingly slow burn. Like the kiss in episode 5 came at like the perfect time. And then we had enough cute moments to keep us going until they kissed again properly in episode 11. So it wasn't frustrating. I did enjoy it. I would say, I think I gave Cutie Pie an 11 out of 10. I would say I give this like maybe a 9 out of 10. An 8 or a 9. And the only reason it gets points deducted is because of two things. One is that I spent a lot of the show disliking a lot of the characters. I didn't like Pran or Pat until about episode 3. I didn't like Ink until episode 5 or 6. She came in at around 4, I think, so that was again the same amount of time it took me to like these guys. Few episodes. I didn't like the friends for ages. I mean, Korn, I got vibes that he was a good friend after... Oh, when was their relationship exposed? Was that episode 9? The end of episode 9? think the end of episode 9, and then in episode 10 you actually see him be supportive like straight away, which was mind-blowing to me. So I ended up starting to like him, but that's 10 episodes that I didn't like him. I didn't like Y until like episode 10 as well, I think. Yeah, the end of episode 10 was like the gunshot and then the CCTV thing, and I was just starting to like him with that video call at the end. And then the parents, I still don't like him. That's a lot of characters to dislike throughout the show, and quite a lot of time spent being quite frustrated with people. And then the other reason to deduct points was, again, what I explained with the ending and how they handled that. I don't really agree with that. Everything else was perfect, so it gets very high ratings from me. Favourite characters, Pran, followed by Pat, followed by Korn, followed by Y. God, he made top 4. God, he beats Pa. He really does. God. I'm gonna have a blast editing the earlier videos and being like, I fucking hate Y. He's so scary. Oh, Korn is so loud and obnoxious and toxic. Man, they turn out to be such... I loved this... the one thing I loved with this time jump was seeing them all be friends and having, like, the curry house meal together. Although Pran wasn't there and I was stressing about that. But it was so sweet. So yeah, favourite character Pran, definitely. I think around episode 3 or 4, I really warmed to him, and then with the love triangle thing where he got like really upset at that sleepover, I think at that point I realised how much I liked him and I hated seeing him get upset. Pat grew on me a lot, but around about the guitar kind of time when I found out he kept the guitar, and then he managed to get them back in the music competition, and then he like really started to get jealous of Y and he was figuring out his feelings. I think around then he really started to grow on me. Korn just came out of nowhere, man. I was determined to hate Y and Korn for the whole show. Oh man. Favourite scenes. The kiss on the rooftop in episode 5. Beautiful. It was so nicely done. The whole, do you want to still be friends? And then he just says no and kisses him. It was beautiful. Pran's face afterwards was so expressive. It was like... Oh, his face there was just so expressive. This was one of my favourite scenes. Absolutely. I loved everything in episode 11 about the beach. Like their intimate scene and then them on the beach and the song that Pran played. Beautiful. Them waking up together. Beautiful. I would say they're like my top moments. And actually, although it was horrifically sad and it really... This is the only time I cried this series, was the end of episode 10. It is horrific for me to watch. It's really painful for me to watch. But I love this scene. I don't know how to explain it because like I don't want to watch it again because it's really hurtful to watch. But the acting was incredible. This was so genuine. Like, he looks like someone actually, like, really upset him. That was, like, so heartfelt. So I wouldn't want to watch it again, and, like, it would probably make me cry if I watched it again. But, like, it was such a beautiful scene to see them support each other like that. And to really, like, step up for each other and just be there for each other. And, like, the whole world is against them and they only have each other. And they're just both crying. Like, It's hard to explain, but it really was a beautiful scene and one of my favourite scenes, even though I wouldn't want to watch it again. What did people say about episode 12? Did anyone else get fooled like I did? That's true. I thought that with Cutie Pie as well. I can't imagine the pain of viewers who needed to wait for the episodes each week. I discovered Cutie Pie about 3 weeks, I think, after the last episode had aired. So I could just binge it in one go. And same with this. This came out like last year, 2021. Oh, the last episode finished in January. So I'm literally getting to these like not long after they're finished airing. So I don't have to wait for the episodes each week. I can't imagine watching like episode 8 or 9 whenever their relationship gets exposed and then having to wait. Or episode 10 when they're crying on the rooftop and saying they're going to leave and then having to wait. Or episode 11 when they're about to face their parents and then having to wait. God, that would be awful. I love just being able to binge them whenever I want. No one's talking about the fucking roller coaster that is episode 12. Maybe it was like earlier on. Someone has to have been fooled like I was. Yeah, there we go. 10,000 people liked this comment. Not everyone crying over Pat Pran breaking up, but here they are having the time of their life. The audacity. I love this comment too. I love them not forcing Y and Korn to be together. It makes the show seem just so much more realistic. I think it would have been incredibly unrealistic if they had made those two to get together. I'm so glad that they didn't. I like the bromance and them messing around pretending to be together, but I'm glad that they had the supportive straight friend kind of energy at the end. That's true. Going to Uncle Tong to celebrate the graduation together and having a healthy role model, parental figure. Good old Uncle Tong, man. I like Uncle Tong. He's great. Pran pretending to be sad while hugging his mother is peak comedy. And like I said, I do like that both series I've watched so far have kind of touched upon important real life topics. With Cutie Pie, I think especially, they covered gay marriage in Thailand and not having the right to be able to make decisions and take care of your partner and stuff like that. And I think that's really important. Especially, I don't know if you guys know, but in the last few days there's been news coming out of Thailand that they've taken a step towards gay marriage rights by now allowing, like, I think it's civil partnerships or something, where they will get some rights to be able to make decisions. It's not like fully there yet and they can't get married and have all of the rights, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. And I thought of Cutie Pie immediately when I read that news, like, because that's something that they touch upon in that show. And then in this show you've got like the saving the planet, kind of being more aware of, you know, if you order a takeout, how many plastic bags does that come with, and then think of all the people ordering a takeout with you, you know, and things like that, like the impact that you have on the planet, and how one person can just change a tiny little piece of the world, and it affects like how they view the world and stuff. I think that's really nice that they do that. They're a pair of scammers. They fooled us, fooled their parents, fooled their classmates. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that was completely fucking deceived by this episode. My god. I loved it. It was great, and thank you so much for the recommendation. I probably would not have found this had it not been for the recommendation, so I really, really, really appreciate it. What am I gonna watch now? Oh my god, I feel the addiction setting in. I said this in a comment on one of the Facebook groups for Zinunu. They were sharing like pictures of pairings from DMD, and I know there's like 13 members or something. I only know Max, Nat, Z, and Nunu, and that's it. I'm hearing names like Net, either James or Jimmy, Park, I might be making it up now, I don't know. But I hear names of people from DMD, but I don't know what pairings they're in. I don't know what shows they're in. I'm still completely new to this, and I literally just went in with Cutie Pie, and I loved them. And then I got the recommendation for this, and I'm just still so new to BL shows and Thai BL shows, and just in general. I'm completely reliant on like what I'm learning from other people, and so I'm so grateful when people like give me suggestions of things to look into, whether it be like Perth's YouTube channel, or new shows to try, telling me who Boone and Prem were. Like, I would not have known. I really appreciate it. So I need to decide what to watch next, and we've got some options already somewhere. So I mentioned these in one of the previous episodes, but I've already seen the Max Nat episode of Close Friend, which I didn't record. So we have got Until We Meet Again is the one with Boone and Prem in it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. It could be Bowen for all I know. I don't know. But it's got those two in it from Cutie Pie, the two blonde guys, and it looks kind of fluffy from that picture we saw on my drama list. So that's option 1, right? Until We Meet Again. We have Why Destiny, which is the other Max Nat one, when Nat is blonde. That could be interesting. So we have that one. Bear in mind, I haven't even looked to see if these are available for me to watch anywhere. So it could be that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to watch this one, and then I can't find it. So it will be good to have a couple of things to choose from. We have Kiss Me Again, Together, Still Together, Dark Blue Kiss, Not Me. Now it says Enchante here, but after watching that preview, I'm not like thrilled about it. It's very slow burn looking. I don't know if any of these that I'm reading off are slow burnish, but I don't know. Tharn Tape, THARNTAYP. Tharn Tape 2019. Oh, here, there we go. Let me do that so that you can see. Tharn Type. They misspelled it. Tharn Type. What is this, another 3 pairings? I don't recognize any of them, so I don't think we know anyone from it. Mew, Golf, Haiter, Cochlean, Mild, and Tong. Okay, so we don't know anyone from that, so that's an option. Not Me. 8.5. Damn, some of these are... Ooh. I don't know about this one. Oh, it's giving me the same vibes Kin Porsche did. He's all cut up and stuff. None of them are smiling. Not a single person on this cover is smiling. I don't know where this one from. Well, we got 13 plus, so probably no intimate scenes. Action, thriller, mystery, romance. Okay. Probably not. We're gonna go with probably not for that one. So we have Tharn Type, Enchante is probably out. This is probably out. Together. This is another one. This has got kind of a fluffy looking cover. We got guitars, we might have some music. In fact, it looks very music based. 13 plus. Music, comedy, romance, and drama. That's something. Kiss Me. Oh, and this Together, Still Together is, I think, a sequel. And then this one, looks like it has a sequel called Kiss Me Again. Okay, that looks kind of cute looking. There's a lot of girls in it for a BL show. He looks cool. I don't know about that one. Yeah, that's a lot of women for a BL show. I don't know. I didn't have anything against Ink and Pa getting together, but that's not what we're looking for, you know? That's not what I'm here for. Dark Blue Kiss. Not the fluffiest of covers. Although they are smiling. He looks cool. There's an odd number of people, which is always concerning with a romance. Comedy, romance, youth. Okay, it's hard to get any idea of that one, honestly. I don't know about that one. It's very difficult to get any idea without reading the blurb. Usually from the pictures or from the cover, anything like that, you can generally get an idea. So out of that long list, I think the most promising one is Than Type. Theory of Love and Fish Upon the Sky were the other two. This one's 15 plus. Could have some intimate scenes. Some more kissing scenes. Well, I mean, none of these have the actors from Cutie Pie or Bad Buddy, so that's probably good. Because I don't think I would want to see them in different pairings, honestly, at the moment. God, I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. Fish Upon the Sky came out last year. That's a lot of people. Again, it's an odd number of people, which is always concerning, because that normally means there's a love triangle. Or that, knowing my luck, whichever one of these guys doesn't end up being in a pairing is the one that I'm gonna like and want to be in a pairing. So those are what I have been recommended. Than Type, Enchanté, Not Me, Together, Still Together, Kiss Me Again, Dark Blue Kiss, Theory of Love, Fish Upon the Sky, and then we also have Until We Meet Again and Why Destiny. If anyone has any thoughts on any of these, let me know. Oh, there was also Kim Porsche, but again, torture. Ugh. July 9th. It's June. What? 14 episodes. It doesn't look like it's even finished airing yet, so no one can even tell me if it has a happy ending. I'm seeing chains. I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. It looks like it's gonna make me cry. But if anyone has any thoughts on any of those, please let me know. You know what I like by now if you've watched my reaction videos for this and for Cutie Pie. I love happy, I love fluffy, I love happy endings. I struggle with cheating, love triangles, bullying, fighting, breakups, general trauma and crying and sadness for the characters. I really struggle with that. I mean, I'm not saying it has to be completely devoid of that stuff. I think I did a pretty good job with Bad Buddy, and that had love triangles, a lot of fighting in it, and I mean, someone pulled a gun and shot one of the main characters, and I think I did okay. And it potentially had a breakup at the end. I was fooled into thinking it had a breakup. So although it was stressful, it did have quite a few anxiety triggers for me, and I didn't turn it off. And I'm actually really proud of myself that I didn't, because I was tempted near the beginning with the whole ink situation. So I'm not saying it has to be devoid of that stuff. I'm just saying, like, if you think I'm going to watch it and I'm not going to enjoy it for most of it because it's just depressing, I'm probably not going to want to watch it. But if you think it's kind of like Bad Buddy and Cutie Pie, where, like, yeah, maybe I'll cry for an episode or two, but I can probably deal with it and there's a lot of cuteness and happy moments, then let me know. And I will certainly give it a go or look into it. Any thoughts on any of these? If you have any other suggestions that I haven't mentioned, of shows, of acting couples or pairings, let me know. Let me know what your favourites are. I want to watch something new. I don't want to wait a month like I did with Cutie Pie. Because I loved Cutie Pie so much, I was happily just like rewatching it over and over and over again. But I don't want to wait a month before I start a new series again. I want to watch something else. But like after Cutie Pie, I didn't know where to go or what to watch basically. I had like no suggestions, and then they started cropping up in different places. Now I feel like it's the opposite, where I have so many titles to pick from. And there's probably ones that haven't been suggested to me yet that are out there as well. I don't know. I don't know what to go with next. I'm gonna have to think about it and do some research. I'm really tempted by Why Destiny just because it's got Max Nat in it. And I'm really tempted by Until We Meet Again because it's got the two cute blonde guys in it. Let me see if either of them are on YouTube, because that's probably going to make a difference. Okay. Oh, no, these are like 1 minute long. This is a reaction video. It says reaction and thumbnail. It doesn't even look like I can watch Why Destiny. What about Until We Meet Again? Oh god, that thumbnail. Oh, I don't know then. I thought this one looked fluffy. Okay, so it looks like I can watch this on YouTube. I might just have to see if there's anywhere else I could watch. 56 million views. Damn. I might have to see if there's somewhere else I could watch Why Destiny. I don't know. But those two are very, 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 very tempting. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if there's any recommendations. I will do some research as well in my own time and make some decisions, and we'll see how we go from there. Alright, thank you for watching if you did. I'm so glad I didn't embarrass myself as much as I did with Cutie Pie. I had one little blip and that was it. Whereas Cutie Pie, I feel like I was emotional every 2 episodes. It was really embarrassing. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was so cute. Okay, bye-bye.